Alright, hello, am I coming through? Good. It actually goes through for once. First try. Like every other time I had to set up, I had to like re-plug in the microphone like several times for it before it could be like recognized by the laptop. Alright, anyways, before we get things started, let's do a sync before we hang on. There we go. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. We're good? Alright, let's do this. So yeah, back in year one, when I was going through the series before, those of you who were watching, after I finished Metal Gear Solid 1/Twin Snakes, I put up a poll saying whether or not I should continue on with Metal Gear Solid 2 or go on to Metal Gear Solid 3. Namely because when I was doing that series, it was a lead up to Metal Gear Solid 5. So I have never streamed Metal Gear Solid 2. So this is going to be interesting experience, considering that I think I've only ever played this twice. I think twice. Maybe more. At least once. I don't know. Gotta find a way for me to do Ghost Babble in the future. We'll see. We'll see what we can do about it. Also, is the audio drowning me out? It feels a little loud for me. I'm gonna try and see if we can be able to do the tanker chapter in one go, hopefully. Actually, let me see. Okay, apparently I only played it on hard, and this is back in 2014. 5 years ago. Or it could be I took my original playthrough and then overrid it on this one. I think, probably. Because I remember going through the Metal Gear Ray fight twice. So it had to be at least twice. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how I managed to do that on hard. Well, I think hard would probably be a bit more believable. Because when I looked through my Twin Snakes saves, apparently I did one on extreme, and for the life of me, I can't remember doing that. But this is not what I was looking for. Is it this one? I don't think this is it either. That's not it, is it? Or is this VR? I think this is probably VR mission, so I'm not gonna do that. Can I back out? Oh, wait, hang on. I don't know if it does it for this. Actually, no, we'll save it for the, actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it here. Apparently there's a little trick. If you actually put in, a staff member's name, such as Mr. Kojima, it automatically, well, at least for the month and date, it loads up his birthday and their nationality, obviously. I wonder why is the year's question marks. I wonder if it's like that for other stat members. All right, can I back out? Oh yeah, this is VR missions. So I'm not gonna touch that. Gonna get to do a new game. Tanker and plant. Actually, yeah, we'll do both. For confident players. For action game experts. And European Extreme. I have no idea whoever came up with the idea of calling it European Extreme. It sounds like a very, how do I put this? Very not safe for work. I'm just gonna put it at that. But, I feel like I'm going to regret this. It was extreme mode in Europe, but other regions didn't have that version. Okay. Does not appear intrusion. Yeah, we'll do this one. That's what I'm more used to. I'm not that crazy. Do not collect the dog tag, so I'm not gonna really bother that. We'll just go with 2001. Because I think 2002 was when the, I think it was Substance? I keep thinking Subsistence, but that's Metal Gear Solid 3.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
I remember before I ever got my PS3 and I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 2, I got a PS2 emulator for my laptop and I tried to play this game. And it was about here that the emulator crashed and I couldn't replay it again. Every time I would try and play it and load it up, it would always freeze at this point. It was very disappointing. I know, right? It's like that cloak just lands on somebody's windshield. Snake's like, "Why hear a whole bunch of car accidents happening above me? Yeah, whatever, I'm too cool for this."
Our boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
My god, man, stop playing with that thing. You'll go blind if you do. No, wait, that's the wrong thing.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything
Yay,
going
said it.
okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Ruh-roh.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
No famas here. Sorry, Mike, your favorite bullpup isn't around here.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Snake, why am I also getting 40 selfies from the camera? What have you been doing?
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
trying to remember which
We need to
button
get a
it is,
fix
right?
on
You
who
should
they
go to
are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look,
Okay,
Snake,
that zooms
all
in.
we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear.
You
As
gotta
long as
be
we have
joking.
those, we can put it
Oh, there we go.
online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses.
I'll get right
Reach me
on
if
it.
anything happens.
There we go.
The
Okay,
frequency's
it's the R1 and
141.12.
R2 buttons.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Yeah, they added that thing for Sons of Liberty, but I don't remember it ever being in Twin Snakes. Like, you press the R1 and R2 buttons while in the codec, he'll do like an inner thought reaction. I think R1 is a positive reaction, and R2 is a negative one. Let's see what we got here. We got the M9 camera, the AP sensor, that'll be helpful. And of course, the cigarettes. The AP sensor. Acquainted with these controls. Very similar to Twin Snakes, obviously. But the stick is going to be a problem. Okay. Okay, that's how we do that. Okay, that's punches. I believe square is still the, try to use the action button. First person. Oh crap, hang on.
Do you want to save, Snake?
Yeah, because I need to change the settings so the left thumb is not inverted.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think.
You gotta be joking.
Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Alright, I'm gonna do a quick restart. Or rather, no, I can't do that. Okay, I can use the D-pad as well. Yeah, that's not inverted either. So do me a solid and kill me. That's another thing from compared to Metal Gear Solid 1. You have to, you're gonna have this like, how do I use this?
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
You kind of have this like soft alert before it goes on to a full-on alert. It's like probably a couple seconds because they have to call in the alert. So if somebody finds you, you have that like slight chance to knock him out before it actually goes on full alert. I think that translates also into Metal Gear Solid 3, and I believe 4 and 5. It's a little bit hard to know. a little bit less noticeable when it comes to 4 and 5. I believe that's the one. Oh, that's still okay. Yeah. No, yeah, if you push the L2 button, does that. Okay, I think we're good. Just to make sure. First, okay. My stupid left thumb is inverted because it's the pilot's thumb. Alright, let's do this. Alright. That is more like it. Let me see.
Freeze. Move!
Dance for me. No?
Freeze. Please don't.
Come on. There you go. Thank you for dropping that before you go into sleep. There's one more for your butt.
Wait, that. Oh!
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
That's the end.
What's going on? Respond.
Okay, that's it.
We've lost communication with the Earth deck. Backup unit, check it out.
I'm gonna put you over here. Go for a swim. Yep.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
There we go. Okay. Oh, medicine. Oh, great. Am I gonna be sneezing again? Okay, got a grip meter. Hang over ledges. You build up the grip meter by doing pull-ups. I think it's like 10 before you can level up. has been. I don't know what that's for. Right. Whoa!
I got you. Send reinforcements. What's going on? Respond. We've lost communication.
Was this the one I knocked out earlier? Probably the one I knocked out earlier. There we go.
It's him! Everyone, stay on guard!
Understood. Increase defenses on the aft-deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Ow. Okay. Was not expecting to be taking out that much damage. God, fall damage was a thing. Okay, that's the other way out. Oh, shit!
Begin pursuit!
Stay ahead to port side. Don't let him get away.
No. Not a chance. Go. Oh my.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck A, port side.
If you like press the shoulder buttons, he'll peek around. Press both of them. No. Okay, there we go. It's the R1 button. It'll zoom in. But if anyone's close, they will see you through the grating.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Yeah, and if you like, the controller has like a little pressure sensitivity, so if you just lightly push the button, he'll lean in, but if you press it hard, he'll actually like smack his face up against the locker door, and they will hear that. Plus, if I do this to the poster, and let's call Otacon.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake.
I think I have to be out of it before. guess you can't do it unless you're in a locker.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
There we go.
You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
And that is an actual trophy in the game. That is an actual trophy you actually did on your first go. It's called Snake Beater. Let me go ahead and... What's the button? There we go.
Good.
Ton of life. What difficult am I at? I'm on hard. But unlike Metal Gear Solid 1, you don't start off with a small amount of health. That was also a thing in Twin Snakes. You start off with a huge amount of health. Hello. Nice.
Good.
Okay. I want to call him if he's sick.
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F,
I guess it's only
designed to
Metal Gear
fire
Solid 1,
tranquilizer
but I will try
rounds.
again if I get
A
Raiden
direct
sick
hit will
and,
knock the
later on.
target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
It doesn't make any sense.
I love that. There we go. Flip him over. This way. There we go. And I'll put him down. Have a little bit of fun. I know it's probably a waste of ammo, but... Oh, God. I don't recall the other comments from Snake. What do you mean, you don't recall? That doesn't make it. That's a like a little mental reaction. If you press R1 or R2, he'll do like a positive or negative negative reaction to that codec. It's something that you do. Kind of add it to your own flavor. Oh, I took out his radio. I didn't know Oh, the M9 could do that. I thought it was just when you had an actual firearm. And then that's actually the Metal Gear.
Look at the TV over there. It's showing the hold.
So that's...
The new Metal Gear.
Kind of like the negative.
Why are they
positive.
broadcasting
Yeah, exactly.
They probably want to keep a record of this exercise. And maybe give a little presentation?
Presentation? Watching?
That ship's been transmitting a live video feed via military satellite uplink for a while now.
So there's some brass out there smacking their lips over this little home movie.
I've been trying to pinpoint the receiving location, but I haven't had much luck. There's a heavy-duty firewall in the way. I'll try some more, though.
Wherever it is, it must be a warm, dry office with hot coffee on tap.
Far cry from that tanker, huh? That's what
gotta
happens
be
when the
joking.
battlefield has a revolution in military affairs.
Nope. Closed off here. Ooh. Now, where am I? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's just a dead end for me to hide.
Freeze. Huh? Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Oh, he was lowering his hands. This one's got a little bit more moxie on him. Like there are some soldiers here that if you hold them up, they will try to like pull a fast one on you. Surveillance camera? I'm just gonna hide right under you. That's the other way in. Yeah. Hang on. That's a vent? That is a vent. Yeah, there's something. I can't tell, it's too dark. A lot of guys in here. What were you calling me for?
Snake, go to the bridge.
There we go.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly.
blamos.
Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Oh, I thought you meant using my smokes. Bullets. And of course, the box. No. Although the thing is, I'm facing the wrong direction. Oh shit.
Freeze.
Go to sleep.
Oh!
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with Deck D. Backup unit, check it out.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
Understood. Increase defenses on the starboard side of Deck D. Surround the target.
It's probably a stupid. I'm through. Give me my box back. Yeah, just
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
let's try it again. The flower brand you can get. It's like the orange and the flower. It's like the early names of the Cobra unit. The flower! What was that sting? Oh shit.
Who's there?
Nobody. Oh yeah, I can. I can kind of aim right in there. Nope, not that one. Relearning as I go. Oh, dang it. He didn't even notice his sleeping buddy. Oh, damn, the door was still open?
Who's there?
We've lost contact with Deck D.
I am not good at this.
The situation is normal. All clear.
That door's still open? No, it's not. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely tougher than Metal Gear Solid 1. There you are. Nope, you missed. There we go. Pain in my ass. One less thing to worry about. I need to see the he looks there. He looks away that way. No, wrong way. Turn around, please. Oh, God dang it!
I need some help here.
I probably shouldn't have put it on hard.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Alright, let's try that one more time. If I really fuck it up again, I'm just gonna drop it back to normal. Why did I put it on hard? Because I'm a moron. Oh shit. And plus I'm still trying to get used to these controls. is what I get for not warming up again. I should have done the VR mission before I did this. Plus, it doesn't help that I vaguely remember the layout of this place. Again, I only played this twice.
Freeze.
God dang it!
Climb out. Reset.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Like, my timing is terrible with this. I can't go that way because I need the box. Or probably could. No, well. That probably is just out of range. But yeah, I need to get the box. Also, is there a thing here? No, there isn't. Okay, I keep thinking there's like a low riding wall here. Shit.
Freeze.
This is what I should have done. Just pick all of your heavy asses. Oh crap, is that him coming? I think I picked up the wrong one, the one that still like patrols that damn corner. Good measure. No? Drop something. That cannot be good for your neck. You're gonna need some serious chiropractic. Hang on. Okay, so I can't crawl under that. Now, I can't shoot that because the M9 won't be able to bust it. I finally got past the damn thing.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
My mouth is dry.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
What was that noise?
Shalashaska has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
you swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
A little al natural there. Vanessa Marshall, that's cool.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Bullet time.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
I'm trying to remember what other stuff Vanessa Marshall's been in. Like, the one that's instantly coming to mind was, Harrison Zula from Star Wars Rebels. That was like one of the more recent.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Just throw a grenade at me.
Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
There we go. Really? She has the voice of Shiva? She was in like what, one scene where she speaks? I have to see that again.
Cipher?
If Miller was still alive, he'd probably be triggered just saying that word.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
after
She's the
Metal
voice of Dr.
Gear.
Strangelove from
Everything's changed. This is
Phantom
not going to
Pain
be as
and,
simple as we
Peace
thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured
That's
it was
right.
a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's
gotta
really
be
no one out
joking.
there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Pick up? Okay. Pick up Gerlukovich.
She's not dead, is she?
No, just knocked out.
Good.
Looks like a little angel, doesn't she?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
Sleeping Beauty may have been awakened by Prince Charming's kiss, but you better not try it here.
I'm with you. Besides, I've had enough of tomboys.
Is that a reference to Meryl? Put darts in her eyes. Let me see if I can do that.
What are you doing? How could you shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
Shut it.
She'll be fine. She's gonna sleep a little bit longer. We'll put one up her nose. It's time to put the baby to sleep. Oh god. Cyberpunk 2077. There we go. And I can't really do much with her. By the time like we leave the area and come back to her, she'll be gone. And can't really kill her because we don't have any ammo aside from the Beretta. This guy, he stops moving. There we go. The wet box. Don't know why we would have a wet box, but actually, I think if I go up here, hold on, she's still not. Nope, she's gone. She just straight up and left. Sunny. Nope, I see it. It's right there. Thermal goggles. Oh, that hurts my eyes. But with that, you will be able to see the, what do you call it? The lasers. Misremember the Taker chapter. I think I'm probably about a third of the way there. That reminds me, I need to save.
Do you want to save, Snake?
Like a third or maybe halfway by now. It's not that long. It just seems that long because I've been fucking it up.
Okay, there's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Thanks a lot, Melee Light. I doubt you're even reading that right. Oh shit! totally working the parables.
What was that just now?
Nobody. Yeah, at this point, my ass should be like clapping dummy thick. Count on my own carelessness. Is it just me? I'm going off topic here, but is it just me, or does like the contours of his sneaking suit make it look like he's wearing a thong? This is going to be interesting if he stays outside the mess hall, so it's just him. Go to sleep. God dang it! It was supposed to hug the damn wall.
Over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Backup squad to deck D. Guard the galley area.
Jackal's awake.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
No! God damn it! Of all the times you freaking hugged the wall. I do not remember ever having this problem with Twin Snakes. Nope. There you go. One less thing to worry about. Oh, how helpful. Stuff that nerd in the locker. Give him a wet willy when I was at it. Nope, come back here. Go look up there. Nope. There.
Is there somebody there?
No. Just somebody who's running out of tranquilizer ammo, that's about it. Nope. Really? I really use up all my ammo. Ah! There. Wait, no, is that it? No, that's not it. God dang it. Okay, he's still asleep, so... There we go. That's where I'm supposed to go. You hear me, Snake?
Raven?
My spirit will be watching you. Psych. Oh! Dead body. Are you seriously not gonna give me any trank rounds? I'm gonna pick you up and I'm just gonna put you back in there. There we go. Is he dead? I think I killed him. I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, I guess not. Although there are some things in his name that you can trip on. I need to be really careful with this. Yeah, that's definitely the one. I know more. But we won't get to that until we get to the other chapter. Nothing, really? There we go. Now he's knocked out. It's not exactly CQC, but it'll have to do.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Okay, that did not last long. They better not see me. Oh, they found the dead body.
It's the intruder. Stay on guard.
Send the replacement guard
dang
for
it.
the area.
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Okay, as long as he doesn't notice me, I'm somewhat okay, but I did screw myself over by using up all my trank ammo. top. Oh shit. That's up for that second level that I noticed before. USP ammo, an M9 ammo. There's something over there.
What was that just now?
Nothing. Damn it.
I need some help here. Huh? Who's this? I need some help here.
Any minute now. Thank you. God damn it. You know what? Just kill me so I can start this whole day over and over again. Take that off there. Let's see what's down here first. Just for future reference. USP bullets. Wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, okay. Okay, so I can kind of go around like this.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Yeah, the layout is totally screwing me over with this. Oh, the one that I killed is already out. Ow. Oh, yes!
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Oh shit, did not want to go that way.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
What?
Look at the wall.
Yeah, okay, I see that one. Okay, I can't go that way because that's completely cut off. Door's stuck open. Oh, it's closed. Okay. So I think what I have to do is knock out those sensors. I can find... I see one, but I don't see who the other one is. Okay. Can't see where the other one is. There we go. Nah. Okay, that's the one I shot. Oh, okay, I think I see it now. There we go. Right about there. We're all clear.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
just gonna sit there. Underneath. Actually, this would really help if I had this on. And that's a guy that's listening to very loud music. The very end before I can be able to actually open up anything.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Go to sleep. Bingo.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Thing is, they're on the roof. They're closing in on me. I think I could probably get by them if I just use the box.
Who goes there?
Or not. Never mind. Shooting begins! stop that. Okay, don't. Snake, why? There we go. This grenade seems like a comfy pillow. I better just lie down on it. Alright, this is pretty much the last stretch for the tanker chapters. We're just gonna go ahead and push to finish it.
Who goes there?
The only guy who would ever wear spurs in your group.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
It's high noon.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
Remember,
I'm not interested in fighting
bit of fun
these
with
guys.
this.
The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
I'm gonna save.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
Photoshop.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue.
All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
You got
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated...
Alrighty.
Time to save?
Yep.
Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... Hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Development
made
of
no
Metal
sense
Gear
out of
Ray
it.
as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
But since we saved, we're gonna have some fun
With
projectors.
Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Yeah, since everybody
At the
here
moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows
is
the
watching
specifications for
that.
Metal Gear.
Why so much
Worse
as
yet,
touch this.
So do a number of rogue states.
Actually, I think I can't shut
They are
this one
all
off, but
working on
I
deploying their own
can stand
Metal
right
Gear
in front of
force
it.
to confront the U.S.'s nuclear...
Well, this is awkward.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
I gotta find the other one.
We initiated development
There's
of
one that's
Metal Gear
funnier.
Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
I can't attack anyone by so much as strength
so do
one
a
guy.
number of
Everybody's
rogue
going to
states.
find out.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Is this the one? Yep.
The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
Alright, I'm going to save one more time just in case. Time to start all over from the very beginning.
Time to save?
Do I have a presentation to do that? Oh, you're about to find out.
Hey, Snake. What's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again,
Nerd.
You lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
With the blood circulating by moving. Yeah, if you stand at attention for quite a while, you are going to pass out. I've seen one guy pass out when he was... like, if you start feeling lightheaded, you can actually slightly bend your knees to get some blood circulation. But we're going to...
World order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Now, the remote's here, so...
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
Yeah, definitely. Don't never ever lock them.
Fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected.
Pass right
At
up, yep.
ease. Rest a little. In the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
They're not even paying attention to just looking at the girl now.
Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Also, this is a cutscene. The second it starts doing this, it runs on its own.
Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature than the Navy.
What?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Oi! Bring back the girls!
We initiated development of Metal Gear.
Oh man, I
Ray
gotta
as a
go all the way
counter-
back here? You kidding me?
measure to these pirated weapons forces.
Alright, whatever.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Oh shit!
At the moment,
Snake, respond! Snake!
Oops.
Snake!
Okay, that's my bad.
we initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
Excuse me.
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
How did he not see me?
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project.
Alright, this should be the one.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Your favorite Metal Gear? You like Metal Gear Ray? I like Metal Gear Rex.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Oh, I can only hold 5.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Good.
Left. Down. Right.
Actually, I think I can still send the pictures to Otacon, even though I didn't get all of them. I think say police knots.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Lol.
The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, this is
What?
I can't
nothing.
Really see it.
It's
a little
nothing.
Dark on...
But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next one's... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next image is... It's almost right, but not quite. We can't use this.
Sure we can.
And the next one is... Isn't this that soldier on the deck, Olga? I can't believe you took a picture of her, all things considered. And the next one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The last one is...
And...
It needs to be a little more clear. What we need is top-notch quality here. Okay,
Really?
We're done with the image from the right. 3 left to go. 1 each from the front left and front, and a close-up of the Marines lettering. Good luck.
I think you get something if you, like, get all of the, like, the girl photos.
Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest good, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason for not, of course, the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
God dang it! Is there a balcony I could be able to reach?
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Something just touched my leg. Alright,
It's my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Quick.
Left. Down. Right. Front. Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
I think the longer I take,
unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise
the more
deep
time I use
underwater.
up, he's gonna start like throwing false alerts.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
What the hell is it?
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model...
God dang it. Like, I know it's up on that
Snake,
side.
you okay? Snake! Snake!
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Where the hell's the marking?
Left. Down. Right. Front.
What happens if I knock out that dude?
Getting back to the topic at hand. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep
Should've done
underwater.
that from the beginning.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
There we go.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive power. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
That should be everything.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The next image is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. And the next one is... The other photo of the front works. You don't need to take another one.
Wait, what?
The last one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
I was about to say, like, did I accidentally overwrite
Okay,
one shot?
now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the...
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, you! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
See, this makes... Yeah, this is one of those, like, iffy things. It makes more sense in Metal Gear Solid 4, but here it's weird. I think so. It's like a weird combination of the nanomachines that was in, still in Liquid's arm, along with the psychotherapy that Ocelot was putting himself through. To kind of be Liquid's doppelganger. Yeah, that's what was explained in Metal Gear Solid. He's giving himself hypnosis to make him think turning into liquid. So I guess it kind of plays into the sense that he had the arm transplant playing along with the whole idea. And I guess Ocelot's just that big a voice actor for him, something like Liquid.
Snake!
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Yes. Okay, I think I can probably cut it here. And we'll pick up the start of the plant chapter next time. So it took a little bit longer than I expected because I kept fucking it up so many times. But yeah, if I can't get the stuff I needed for Spider-Man on Friday, we'll just continue with more Metal Gear Solid 2. And hopefully I can be able to get it done by next week. Because I've got a couple more things I need to like capture and record, and it shouldn't take me that long just to put everything together. But yeah. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for joining me for the start of Metal Gear Solid 2 / the Tanker chapter, even though it did take me a while. Plus, I did get hung up on my own mess ups and trying to like remember how to play this damn game. But yeah, if you like that stream, head on over to Bravo's site for more info and other upcoming streams, such as Spyro the Dragon, hopefully soon, among others. And if you can also check out the rest of the lazy streamers, either listed down below or on Bravo's site, along with my archive. And if you got any burning questions, comments, or complaints that you would like me to know about, or any suggestions you might have for me for future Let's Plays, Let's Tries, Johnny Versus, or WTF Gaming, head on over to the contact page and shoot them out to me over there. Again, thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll catch you guys on Friday for either more Metal Gear Solid 2 or hopefully Spider-Man, the finale. Well, main story finale. But yeah, I digress. I'll catch you guys then. Take care. Love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everyone.